Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmaswarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. We are going through the song Sri Ramakrishna was singing, Thou must save me, sweetest mother. Unto thee I come for refuge. Helpless as the bird imprisoned in a cage, I have done unnumbered wrongs, and aimlessly I roam about, misled by Maya's spell, bereft of the wisdom's light. This we saw up to here. What is the wisdom's light? How does the divine spread from the innermost core, lightening, filling each layer with wisdom? The intellect being wise, how it behaves. Enlightened intellect, enlightened mind, how pure, it is not under the sway of vasana. Enlightened intellect, it can see the divine, understand the divine, and behave in the way gracefully as divine. Intellect, mind being divine, it is not under the sway of vasanas, tendencies. It is pure, it is neat, it is clean. So when the tendencies, past tendencies, doesn't carry out. Senses bring the information, there the object of enjoyment is there. There they are the temptations, the nature, the things are presenting in all its glory to capture, to captivate, and this just silently, joyfully looks, seeing the inner, it is, oh, all that I need is within, and this is trying to captivate me. So the intellect, how the mind starts working, starts claiming freedom from the old tendencies when it is divinized, and then remains in a calm, pleasant feature. Then comes further, it stretches into the senses. When senses are fine, it is like senses going and in the mixture of sand and sugar, it is picking up sugar, leaving the sand there. Bhadram karnebi shrunuyama devaha. Let us hear what is good and auspicious. Let my eyes see what is good and auspicious. This identification, the senses are active and clearly following what it needs. So this is divinization of senses. Similarly, pranas, energy, the energy in the bodily existence which governs all these layers, being energy behind them to move and act. This energy, the pranas, will generate longing. These pranas start sacrificing for the welfare of others, help the suffering people. It wants to worship wherever divine it sees. It wants to offer itself, sacrifice itself for God and this universe. The pranas long to serve, pranas long to worship, pranas long to offer itself. These generate love of God and love of beings, love of nature. The pranas divinized will sacrifice and generate love and at bodily level. Finally, when body is divinized, it sees purity within and without. It is able to recognize God. It is able to recognize what is the eternal, what is just passing show, and participate. The body runs to serve, to love. So this all layers being divinized, how it would be. This is wisdom at all levels. It is wisely that wisdom is not having what to do. How the state of people will be there. Thakur is putting upon himself and singing, bereft of the wisdom's light. Comfortless as a mother cow whose calf has wandered far away. How the cow longs to be with the calf, especially when it's very young. It wants to feed, it wants to lick, it wants to express all its love and affection for its young one. It finds very difficult to stay away, and the child, the calf, has wandered away. It is searching here, there. Where can I get it? Where can I get it? Like that I'm running. Where can I get this peace? Where can I get? I have lost my peace. I have lost my happiness. I have lost my bliss. I have lost my status. I have lost everything in this world having come. Just because of the identification with this body. All demands of body I am trying to fulfill, and lost everything for all the time. So this is wandered away. It has gone away. I am in search. Give me refuge, mother. Thou must save me, sweetest mother. Unto thee I come for refuge. This is a song Sri Ramakrishna sang. Master, but why? Why should I live like a bird imprisoned in the cage? Fie for shame. Sri Ramakrishna was sang all this thing, taking upon the feelings of a person who has realized his mistakes in running after this world, and being caught there is not able to come out. He understands, I am imprisoned. But Sri Ramakrishna again, after singing, oh, why should I think that? But why? Why should I live like a bird imprisoned in a cage? Fie for shame. As Master said these words, he went into ecstatic mood. Here, the God is my own. I am not this body, I am spirit, is reality. Why should I again identify with my lower self, bodily existence, when there are two existences in me, spiritual existence, which I experience unknowingly, without wisdom, without eyes open, I experience it in deep sleep alone. Total freedom from all the layers of existence of nature. That is my spiritual existence. There is my bodily existence, physical existence, bodily existence, spiritual existence. From spiritual existence in deep sleep, I come to the bodily existence. When I am spiritual existence, I don't know I am spirit. My eyes are covered. I am coming out again as a fool. Can I know myself? I am divine. Now, I'm not identifying with myself. I'm identifying with bodily existence, because the self which I'm reaching every day in deep sleep is not a experience for me. I'm separated from all things and left to myself. But I don't know, I don't have realization of being the self. But when I turn inward and start going in meditation and reach the core of my existence, I realize that I am divine, But if I not realized, I am still a fool. I go there, be there as the Chaitanya, again come back as the body alone. Because it is not a realization. I experience without my knowledge, like a sleeping man. So here we see why Sri Ramakrishna says, why? Why should I be a bird prisoned in the cage? The master said these words into ecstatic mood. That is, I am eternally free. Whatever I may feel is independent of that. I am divine and mother is mine. His body became motionless and his mind stopped functioning. Tears streamed down his cheeks. After a while he said, "O mother, make me like Sita, completely forgetful of everything, body and limbs, totally unconscious of hands, feet and sense organs. Only the one thought in the mind, where is Rama?" Sita's state is being expressed. Sita, who was there, how was her state when Ravana took Sita and kept in the Ashokavan in his Lanka? What was her state? She has separated from Rama. He has stolen away. She has been stolen away by Ravana and kept somewhere. But every cell was only conscious of Rama. The whole bodily existence, every cell of the body, whole mind, senses, everything, whatever is there as Sita, every bit of the existence of Sita was conscious of Rama. It never experienced where she is immersed in Rama, she is sitting. Total oblivious of the external world, she is dipped in Rama. How much she would have been with Rama in the palace, much more intensely. She is in Rama now. She is united with Rama in every thought, every feeling. She never felt the separation from Rama. And when Hanuman goes to see Sita, when he jumps into the Ashokavan and looks at her, he doesn't recognize her. What Hanuman first sees was Rama sitting there. She has become Ramamayi. Sita has become. And he rubs eyes again and again, sees at that picture, he's seeing Rama. He's wondering, he sent me to search for Sita and he is sitting here. Then again, praise Rama. What is this? How did you come here? I have come with all struggle. Then slowly the Rama's form dissolves and he sees Sita there. Jumps down from the tree and goes and bows down. He immediately recognizes Sita. The first Sita was Ramamayi, filled with Rama, as if she is Rama herself. To that extent, oneness, absorbed, dipped in Rama. So here we see Sri Ramakrishna is telling, the master said and went away. His body became motionless and his mind stopped functioning. Tears streamed down his cheeks and after a while said, "O mother, make me like Sita, completely forgetful of everything, body and limbs, totally unconscious of hands and feet and sense organs. Only one thought in her mind, where is Rama?" Was the master inspired by the ideal of Sita to teach M the yearning, that a devotee should feel for God. Sita's very life was centered in Rama, completely absorbed in the thought of Rama. Sita forgot even the body which is so dear to all. The Sri Ramakrishna, inspired by the ideal of Sita to teach Rama, the yearning that a devotee should feel for God. Sita exemplifies Radha and Sita. They are exemplifying always an highest ideal of intense longing in which they are oblivious of the external world and their own bodily existence. I have forgotten the world, I have forgotten my bodily existence, I am only aware of my object of love in which I want to merge, I want to go back, I want to meet. That awareness, that longing, sleepless nights, food is not tasty, nothing it is seeking, nothing it wants. It sees a great darkness without it. So this longing, which can be filled only by attaining the object of love, and nothing can pacify. However, child may weep for a chocolate or anything, it weeps, 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 and one time or the other it becomes silent. But these souls which feel the longing for God never gets pacified with all efforts, with all things that it can attain. So Sita and Radha represent that longing always. Was Master inspired by Sita to teach Yam? He's showing Yam, how can you realize God? When will you realize God? How much longing you must cultivate? How deep love it must be. You must be loving God that you feel longing. Sita's very life was centered in Rama. Completely absorbed in the thought of Rama, Sita forgot even the body which is so dear to all. At 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Mr. Mukherjee, a relative of Pran Krishna, arrived in the company of a Brahmin well versed in the scriptures. Mukherjee: I am very happy to meet you, sir. Master: God dwells in all beings. He is the gold in all. In some places it is more clearly manifest than in others. God dwells in the worldly minded, no doubt, but He is hidden there, the gold under deep layers of clay. As soon as he sees Mukherjee, I am happy to meet you, Mukherjee is telling immediately. He is recognizing the happiness. What is there in this body? Like any other body, he is also a man sitting there. But why that attraction? Why that surrender? Why that feeling? He is seeing, Sri Ramakrishna is telling, God is dwelling in all beings. That is the attraction that we have. In some we are able to see it, some we are not able to see it because of our raga, dvesha, attachments and aversion blinds this, covers this. With all vision, with all aids, we will not be able to recognize. You see, in vehicle driving, we are with open eyes. There are mirrors, side mirrors are there, front mirror is there. With all mirror and faculties, I am driving, but a vehicle in the blind spot. There is a blind spot which all mirrors reflecting from all sides. The back is not able to recognize. It is going to stop. How it is a wonder that with all eyes open, all aids, I am not able to find out. This is Maya. How the things I am not able to recognize or find out. Now God is in everyone. God is clear and divine. Now I want to see the divine, the Lord. So it is struggling. In Sri Ramakrishna is telling, you are happy to meet me, not because I am anything. God is there. In some people, He is manifest. Some people it is manifest more. Say in some it is less. He is gold in all. In some places, more clearly manifest than in others. When God finds a suitable instrument, He manifests more of divinity. People confide, they love, they become closer, they want to get the wisdom and knowledge. God dwells in the worldly minded. This is the humility, expression of humility. Sri Ramakrishna is just telling, when people praise you to be a great soul, this and that, man of knowledge, wisdom and all, the more they praise, the more humble you become. Oh, that is divine. I don't have anything. You are seeing something divine in me. It is you who are seeing. I am a most ordinary person. That humility converts a cause of seeing. You are seeing. You are greater. That you are able to see divine in me. An ordinary person, you are able to see the divine. Mukherjee, sir, what is the difference between worldly and other worldly things? Mukherjee is asking Sri Ramakrishna, difference between worldly and other worldly things. Master, while striving for realization of God, the aspirant has to practice renunciation, applying the logic neti neti. Not this, not this. But after attaining the vision of God, he realizes that God alone has become all things. How he renounces, rejects one way. This is not God, this is not God. So he goes on. Finally what remains is God. At one time, Rama was overpowered by the spirit of renunciation. Worldly things, non-worldly, other worldly. Now, the whole universe, world, and the beyond. This is not whole thing. Within the realm of time space is world, and where world is not there, non-worldly, other-worldly, we call this Jagat Atita, Indriyatita Jagat, Indriya Gochara Jagat, Indriyatita Jagat. Beyond the sense perception, within the sense perception. What is the difference? Sri Ramakrishna is telling, while striving for realization of God, aspirant must practice renunciation, applying the logic neti neti, not this, not this. But after attaining God, he realizes God alone has become all things. Here we see he is going, not, this is not Brahman, this is not God. One by one, whatever he sees in the universe, he assembles the whole universe as a mass of matter. He says, no, this is not God. Then he goes to the Hiranyagarbha level. Oh, this is also not Brahman. Because there is duality, I am able to perceive, I am able to conceive, I am able to understand what is mind and subtle world. He goes on rejecting one by one. This is not God, this is not. He goes to the causal level. He says, this is not there. As if he is winding up one by one aspect of world and merging in another and climbing up one by one steps. He is denying, and finally he climbs to the ultimate. Then after reaching ultimate, when it comes down, he sees the same material is here. Now, while climbing, he said, this is world, this is the world, this is not God. This is world and the beyond. He is differentiating. Later on, after realization, he comes, there was one world, there is one world. I had a dual understanding. Because of the ignorance, I do not know what that is. Now I have known that there is one now alone, not many. So Sri Ramakrishna is defining what is the here and there. While rejecting, this is world. After rejecting is over and knowledge is God, there is only one. So God has become all these things. Neti, neti, while coming down, iti, iti. Oh, because he sees the same thing. What was he had seen in the transcendental, after crossing the whole universe and entering into the beyond, what he saw there, when he comes to same divine has become the whole thing. Formerly he had the vision of world alone, name, form and actions, pursued by senses. Now he has gone there and come back. That world which he was seeing has disappeared. It is one God appearing there, manifest there as the universe multifarious. Oh, every object except God, nothing is there. It is like after waking up, entering the dream again in the waking state. When you enter the dream again, when you enter the dream, forgetting the waking state, then it is dream world is there, which is real as long as you are there. But when you come back, dream world is unreal. Suppose you are going with waking awareness into the dream, everything is a play going on. It is mind and mind alone. So here it is mind and mind alone. That we see here, this and the other. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.